Well, I took this little Beetle out last week, and as you may notice already, I have no rear view mirror anymore. I went ahead and got out and then shut the door. I didn't realize the seat belt was hanging in here. And yeah, shut the door and it went bam, and my rear view mirror fell off and broke on the asphalt. So I got another one. We're going to see if we can't get that out of there and put it in, and hopefully it'll work. So let's fire this thing up and get it over to the garage. I think it should fire up pretty easy. Yeah, it's one of the things I don't like with this thing. The rear view mirror, or the rear window's kind of small, so you can't see a whole lot when you're looking out the rear view mirror. So side mirrors help, so I'm going to need one of them. So let's find a wrench and see if we can't get that out of there. I will teach you the ways of mirror replacement, young grasshopper. But as you can see, I've got a new mirror there. It was like 15 bucks. It's got this weird white ring around it, which I'm not really a fan of, but I'm not sure, but I think that might be what's holding the actual glass in. So yeah, I don't want to mess with it too much. Let's see if this is the right size. Oh yeah, no problem. Got her loose here. Yeah, it might work. Of course it might not, because that's pretty long. I don't think she's gonna fit in there. No, not even almost. Well, maybe I can make something work out of these two. It was only like 15 bucks. I don't care if I break it, tearing it apart. Yeah, we'll make something work, I think. Well, that was kind of a mess, but I think I got it so it'll work here. Nothing between these two mirrors was the same, pretty much. But I was able to take the handle from the old mirror, handle, whatever you call it, from the old mirror and put it onto the new mirror, but I had to completely disassemble the new mirror, and I ended up wrecking that white piece anyway, so I ripped that off and bolted the new arm, or the old arm, onto the new mirror, and now I've glued a little bit of that white piece back in. I don't think you can see it, and then I'll go ahead and I'll glue the mirror back on. But everything was different. First I tried to just swap the ends out, and of course they're completely different. So then I went in and tried to replace that, but that's got a different deal that holds it on. So that was no good. And then I had to rip the mirror out, and I chipped it a little bit when I was messing around, but I got it out of there, and then finally took the whole thing. I was just going to replace the glass, but the glass is a different shape on the new one from the old one, so pretty much everything was different. I think if I have to do it again, I'm not going to try to save a few bucks and buy a cheap Taiwanese one, but I'm going to go ahead and glue that in, and then we'll throw it back on the car, and hopefully it'll work. Alright, let's see if we can screw this mirror back in here. Hopefully it'll work right. Yep, not quite. What I'm going to have to do is loosen up that nut and spin this until I get the right angle on it. Then we'll make it work. Alright, I got it on there. Got it on there pretty well straight and ready to go. Except for the mirror fell out again. Me and super glue have a love-hate relationship. But me and adhesive caulk, we get along just fine. So I'm going to take that back off and glue her up with some of this stuff and let her set up. And I think this will hold a little better. I guess that's the lesson to you. When you're ordering stuff, pay attention to what you're doing. Don't get the one for the sedan, get the one for the convertible, dumbass. So I'll take that back off, goop her up, and then hopefully we can get that mirror to stick. And then we'll put it back on and I'll be able to see behind me. Well, that kind of sucked, but at least I was able to make it work. And I actually unintentionally saved a little bit of money. The correct mirror for this this car was, I think, like 30 bucks. And I paid like 14 for this one. And I bought it with my eBay bucks, so I'm not really out of pocket any money. So not a horrible deal. But if this side or that side breaks again, I will pay more attention when I'm ordering and actually get the correct part. But it'll work. I can see behind me, which is the important thing. So yeah, we're going to call it good for now.